From the Most High God. Now, this is the third installment of the Black Family. This is called The Black Woman. Um, I know it's been quoted by several people that you can either build a nation through the woman or destroy it. And I think that's the case with the black woman this day and time. Um, Even in slavery, you know what I'm saying, our black women had to witness the strength of the black man taken away from him, his masculinity and who he is, the strength of him down through the years, throughout slavery, um, through the government, through the housing programs, the food stamp programs, where where a woman, she can go get help, but the only way she can get this help, that the black man or the husband cannot be nowhere around. And I don't understand that if you're trying to build a family or trying to help a family, and the structure of the family can't be there, you know. So I feel like that the black woman, is probably one of the biggest keys and also the biggest culprits of the destruction of the black family. Don't get me wrong, the man plays a huge role in there, but the woman is the one that dictates everything, because the fact that they are the final caretakers of the child. And most of the views of the world come through the eyes of the woman, because when you're looking at a guy, um, when he's a child, he's a mama's boy. Because in fact, he draws close to his mom, and his first love and how he views a woman is through his mom. And if it's corrupted, it's gonna be corrupted through the eyes from what he see through his mom and the way his mom being treated or the way his mom act, you know. And then the guys that come along and see how they treat his mom, you know what I'm saying? Those things be in the back of his head, and they stay there unless some change happens sometime soon. Sometimes in his adult, he do it throughout his adult life. But that's, to me, that I think that's part of one of our biggest problems with the black woman right now. With this feminist movement, this independent woman movement. I'm not taking away from the woman's strength of going out there and handling their business. That's not what I'm disputing. I'm disputing the structure of the family, and that's what I'm disputing. I'm thinking that if, I know women, because my dad left, my mom had to do what she had to do, you know what I'm saying? We were some young guys, and we had to do what we had to do. But that's not what I'm disputing. I'm disputing that boys and young girls need to have their fathers in the home. They need to know what a strong woman look like. They ain't got to be perfect, but he's saying they're strong. They know what it is to be there, and know what real love is, unconditional love. The hard love, loving me in spite of my wrong, and chastening me when I'm in my wrong. But I'm not going to go into a lot of details about everything. I'm just going through the motion of just addressing these issues, because we got too many of our kids are dying in the streets due to the fact that there's no structure, no vision, or anything out there. We don't have any more real leaders out there due to the fact that everybody's falling by the wayside and trying to catch the wave or when the next Trayvon Martin or whatever is going on. But there's still too many victims out there. I looked at this commercial not too long ago where they had all the victims of high profile mothers out here. But we got to get our mothers, the mentality of our mothers got to have to change also. We got some mothers out here that condone the wrong of their kids. We got some of them out here in gangs and stuff like that. No, they didn't kill people. No, they didn't stole, rob, and they condone the wrong that they in. Go bail them out every time they get in trouble. No, that's not how you raise a son. That's not how you raise a daughter. You treat them as though, because you take away the boundaries, take away the consequences out there. They're gonna continue to do what they're gonna do, and the world has already improved that that's the case. But we still, as a black race, we still don't get it. We're going to have to get out here. We got to change our mentality and look at things for what it is and not for what we want it to be. And not let videos and stars and stuff like that dictate and tell us how our race and how we supposed to live. You know, we in dire need of structure or restructuring in our race. And the way it's looking through the federal government, through media, mass media, through homosexuality, through religion, through financial, inequality. I'm kind of hard to say that word for me. You know, those things and just the everyday struggles of just being a mother. You know what I'm saying? Those things are destroying our women. Then the men is not making it no better. You know, they seeing so much deceit everywhere they turn around. There's deceit. So how can they trust us? How can they regain the love for the black man again? Us as men, we got to stand up and start making some changes in our lives and stand up and say, hey man, I want to see better for our families. I want to see better for my streets. I want to be able to go outside the door and know that I don't have to worry about my son or my daughter getting murdered. Start taking advantage of our community so the women can start getting trust back in us. Now, these are just my opinions, you know. At least my observation of what I see every day. They can go in depth, and I'm not going to do all that, you know what I'm saying? We see the statistics every day. So, you know, we got to do better. Well, I'm going to end this video, so may it be. Peace.